Alright guys, King Multi 94 is back with another episode of Disco Elysium, the final cut, full playthrough. So, without further ado, let me change the camera real quick and let's drop in some new type of investigations. Yeah, because this time it's gonna be different. Since this time we're gonna go to a building that can hide some fucking good information. And yeah, it's gonna be even better than last time, maybe, I don't know. But let's go, let's see what will happen. I guess I can start already. Let me see, I have... Whoa, look at this. I can level up and I'm almost to other level 2. But you know what, let's wait. Let's see what happened. Let's see what's inside here. Let's go. I hope it's something important. So, oh, there's plenty of things to do. Let me read the place first. The graph says a firing squad for the rich. Alright. Firing squad for the rich? What does it mean? A note reads, foreclosed by Marginalized Reality Associates. Okay. She's cleaning, by the way, the lady. Apt 8. Their mailbox is overflowing. Okay. So nobody's been there for quite a long time. Whoa! Door 9 is locked. New skill points. So how does it work? Okay, I have 2. Perfect. I will not spend them now. Item gained, postcard book. You know what I can do? In fact, that's real. Let me see this, by the way. Postcard Boogie Street 46. Wow, and 46, that's pretty old, right? This crumpled up postcard depicts an open air market in Boogie Street 5 years ago. A vendor smiles at dead roosters lying in his stalls. Hung their feet from canopy, red blood flows onto the muddy street, blurry shadow of people pass. So with skill points I can add 1 and 1 if I want to. And there's this too. Or maybe, you know what I can do? Since I have 2 skill points, let's unlock one of these, huh? Oh yeah. And let me see. Cup of the Apocalypse. What is this? Give me -1 rhetoric. But let me see rhetoric. How many I have? That's important. I have 4 rhetoric. Already it's not too much. I don't know, but what this do? I don't know. Cup of the Apocalypse. You woke up in another room and started rambling about the end of the world. It's not your normal everyday dumb or crying. I'm reading this fast because I read it already. So sorry if you don't understand all the words, but at least I read for myself. I will not read all of this because I read it already in the episode where we unlocked this. So it's not normal everyday don't crying either. Something truly close is approaching. The gloaming, the calling, the bluttering, of an imaginable proportion. Until now you've been pleasantly vague about the precise nature of this conflict. No more. Put the bloodletting on the burner and let really figure out what's threatening the fright of physical reality you just found yourself in. So this can be interesting. Then I have magnesium. I don't know. Then I have this. Anti-object task force. What? Take a look at your hands. See how bruised they are. They look like scars. The exhibit A. The material world is holding you back. Containers, mailbox, doors, chains. Okay. I don't know. This I don't like. -1 to all of them. It's pretty a lot, but it's time once again to turn the 20 things you like to say about the contact mind. Oh. The litany of contact mic. No, this -2 physical instrumental. Oh my god, 20 hour. It's been brought to attention. You are an alcoholic. That's the sick, and that is a sickness, and it's killing you. You're crawling out of the knees through life. Your boobs filled by dragging the ground. Your brain now fuzzy now, and over the eye urine stuck together with the cold as well. You know, vomit. Perhaps you're right. Anything is better than this. Even bone dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. Yes, that I can. This is interesting, if you ask me. And this Wednesday every morning. Wumpty Dumpty Doom Center. Some serious kind underway. People have gathered beneath the ships of buildings, sweeping and extending the visa. I guess Wasteland of Reality is what I want, right? A reality check is good for me. It's gonna take time. It's gonna be good. Let me see. Physical instrument. How many I have? 5. You know what? Let's try this. After 20 hours we're gonna be fantastic, right? So yeah. Wasteland of Reality. Internalize. Absolutely. Let's go. So what is this? Give me that. Ooh, shoes. New shoes, new shoes. I don't need them. But what? Money? Oh, they look like shoes. Apparently not. So what is it? Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. Okay. Let me search through the place first. The box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Okay. What is this? Whoa! Flip up glasses, the auditor. Whoa, let me see that. Seems cool, but I don't need that. Absolutely, right? Now I have +1 empathy, -1 logic. This is +1 logic, -1 authority. Hell no, I have authority under my feet already. So, flip up glasses, the auditor. Wow. Balancing the books, filthy photo, probably a narcomaniac. What? Boho, non photo. So these flip up glasses were fashionable in the old, but have since lost their popularity. Their thin gold alloy wire frames are a reminder of drug-addled bohemian artists. These days the glasses are only flavored by organized crime accountants who decide to look cool. Okay, not for me. Even if eviction notice and missing pets are plastered on top of each other, okay? An old show rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Ooh. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Nice. So apt 12. A loud rumbling snore comes from within. Whoa. The snoring is scary somehow. You should leave. If you say so. I want to interact here, by the way. I don't want to leave. What is this? Balcony? Whoa. Balcony is interesting, but after. We're gonna deal with these things first. Oh, I didn't take this. Give me that. Money? Oh yeah. 0.25 real. Oh yeah, I have money now. I'm in a good shape. Let me see. What is this? Someone has torn down the wall. Oh, so I can get inside. Ooh, fan-fucking-tastic, right? What is this? An old grocery list on table and checks. What is that? Alright, +1 health, fantastic, and money. Absolutely fantastic. So, can I do something here? Maybe from this side? No, I don't think so. And I don't want to. I don't need to. So what is this? The sea below looks cold and winter gray. Okay. You can see the sea, huh? And this, what is gonna be inside? Something cool? What is this? Book 16 Days of Coldest April. Use interact button to inventor to inspect the book. Oh, a book? Wow, something to read? What is this? 16 Days of Coldest April. Wow. The cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about 2 lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. The book has been filled under psychological realism. Let's try this.
In your hands you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekatina Dar. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow.
Okay, feels heavy.
Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead.
So, how long is this book anyway?
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
Pretty long.
Real art is dense and difficult. If it didn't feel like you had to wrestle a suicidal bear to get through it, you weren't really reading.
So, look at the back cover. If it didn't feel like you had to wrestle a suicidal bear, nah. So look at the back cover first.
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author.
What does she look like?
She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Start reading.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugoslavia riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. The Yugoslavia riots took place from 27
Encyclopedia.
to 29.
Knowledge reigns
Fueled by
supreme.
ethnic unrest and the state's repressive tactics. These events are often seen as marking the end of a brief period of liberalization known as the Yugoslavia Spring. Like all such periods, it is frequently memorialized in art and literature.
Okay, let me check out something. I feel like nothing. Perfect.
As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
What happens next?
It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Do it. It can't be worse than what you've already felt.
Read 10 more pages.
They go through a brief,
Fuck.
somewhat awkward love affair.
Fuck!
And in the end, they betray each other and succumb
Health
to the
and morale
absurdity
together?
of Radian life.
Come
The
on!
man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence. He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft.
And the woman?
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and skin as every single one of her dreams dies, one by one.
Okay.
The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days.
Whoa.
Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit.
This is terrible.
As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret. Good stuff. I fucking loved this.
If you say so, put the book away. Well, it was something. So, yeah. So now what? Come on. Let's wait. Let me see this, by the way. This is simply closed. I don't need to open this. I have already... Let me talk to the lady now. Let's see.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom. Her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficult breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Okay. First, I'm a policeman that asks you open the door. Are you sure you don't want to see my badge?
I already told you I don't care about any badges.
Are you alright? Sounds like... Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Red spots appearing on her cheeks. Okay.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you could call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the cold room.
Okay.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
Alright.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
So, I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, as a smoker on the balcony.
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
She looks at the other end of the hallway, like the devil, huh?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
What? What happened to her? The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
What was so funny about that?
I don't know.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Okay.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I'm looking for Billy Mahan. Do you know where she lives?
It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You'll find the Majors in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of those doors on the balcony.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
What the hell am I supposed to know? Another nut job, I assume.
She
Okay.
really doesn't like those nut jobs. Bad blood there.
So, why is there a hole in the wall in the abandoned apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
So is one of the residents on a vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died. Hopefully somewhere else.
So, what can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
So, that's all. Thanks.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief. Thanks, I'm off. Well, it was somewhat helpful, so there's another balcony here too. So, where to go now? We can go here first, I guess, right? Let's start with the balcony. Then we're gonna check the other. You know, there's plenty of things we can do, or we want to do, and we're gonna do. Absolutely. So, whoa, this is the good balcony. So let's check things first, right? Let me go here. Maybe there's some stuff. Oh, I know that.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Form a guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol.
Yeah.
The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Taking the ocean.
The waves of the Martinez Inlet rolled over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscured the better part of the remains.
Okay. I didn't see any waves, by the way. It's pretty static, the water, if you ask me, but alright, if you say so.
What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Okay, look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now.
Okay.
Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
So who did this? This damage?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels.
Alright.
They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this
Experience!
day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
Hey Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
He fears the discussion might lead to disagreements, as it often does.
Time to go. So let's see here first, right? Maybe I can. Yeah, absolutely I can. And we're gonna do that after. The door is locked. You can't get in. The chair is new. Someone lives back there. Back here. Okay, so someone is living. Alright, maybe she, the artist. By the way, I want to see something. Is this the other door that leads to the same place? Let me see. Because if it is, well, I find a pretty good spot. I understand better what I've seen. Oh no, this is totally new. Can we expect? It's a closed way. By the way, let's expect this first. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Ugh. Here? An alcohol to last for several winters. Smell like chemicals. At least it's not cold here. So there's two different things. This is closed and I have my super pry bar. Yeah, and this is open. Let's start with this. Money. Whoa! Pearl Home Labrador jeans. Whoa, give me that. Let me see that. Task updated. What is this? The smoker on the balcony. Locate the door. Oh yeah. Let me see. What is this? Whoa. Jeans. +1 electrochemistry. -1 reaction speed. And the pants that I have. +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. I still don't know. What is that? But for now, I'm gonna take these pants. Since Kingdom of Conscience, for some reason, I don't know how I feel about it, but for some reason, it's like, I don't know. I want to take these pants. But let's read this. Horholm Laborer jeans. Although these jeans look worn, the wearer must have had an ass given to them by the mighty Lord himself. The beautiful patch-shaped man has imprinted itself so deep in the fabric, you can't but wonder if wearing them would start molding your own rugged rear side into a more shapely form as well. Well, we don't want to know, right? What is this? Ooh, yeah! Almost 5 real. Fantastic, right? Hell yeah. So, now what? Now nothing, right? Maybe if I go near... Let's go. Let's get out. And let's talk to Cindy. Let's see what she has to say now that we are on the balcony. Maybe she has something to say, something else. What is that? Whoa, this is new. We're gonna try the way to find a way to go there.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases.
Yes.
I didn't think you could do that with hooves, but here you are.
Yeah, so that's right. We evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
She crossed her arms.
That smell coming from her paint bucket, it's not paint, it's heavy fuel oil.
Whoa.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles, or at least that's the idea.
So, is that government fuel oil?
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself, back in Jamrock.
Fumes are bad for you, okay? You'd better hand it over. That's some clever cultural commentary. Fumes are bad for you, okay?
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
Is that bad in the call room yours?
Ooh, not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
What? For real?
Does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Really? You're a miner?
Yes, I keep hoping
Whoa.
the shaft will collapse on me, but somehow it never happens.
Don't you have a real home?
Does anyone in a city like this?
Well, the city is trash, in fact, but yeah, maybe someone has it. So she replies wistfully, looking around. It's not the nicest place, but I guess I'll have to do.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does.
Okay.
Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
I can see that. So, cool. I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Shoot, Piggy. Wow. She's cool if you ask me. She doesn't seem like a bad person or someone that wants to hide something. Simply, she doesn't care. So, peace, okay, and fuck the world, send their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are cool. Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay then, how's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock.
Okay.
But in matinees, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency.
So?
This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
So there's nothing else I can do? I don't know, some dialogues like this, for example, no task, nothing. It's just like it ends in a way that already, or I need to come back later, or it's not the right time. I don't have to talk to the right person first to do this, but it's like, I don't know how I feel about this. Catch you later, Cindy. So what's the deal with this conversation? Nothing? You know, that's something that I don't know. But alright. We talked to her at least. It was something, but doesn't feel nothing so important at least. That's why she doesn't hide in nothing. She has nothing to say. Let me see. Maybe there's... Nah. Oh, maybe... Let me see. Now there's new thoughts. Oh yeah, because I talked to the old lady, right?
What happened here?
You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except the stuff in the fridge.
Indeed.
Didn't I take that already? Yeah. I did that already, so let's go. Next door, right? Here I can do nothing, right? This I can do nothing too. This door is something I don't know, I feel like. But yeah, let's go here, right, first.
You hear someone walking around inside,
Okay.
rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Let's knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
Okay.
Sounded like a woman. A woman's shoes.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
What is bigger than a closet? And why there's something else? This time she steps come closer. Who is this? Demand a female voice, very intense. You see what's written here? But the voice said something else. Maybe it's some errors that this game has, some bugs, I don't know. This is the police, open up. And now it doesn't talk. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of wheels again, as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting the defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Knock again.
Poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
What is that? The room is barely... There's a problem here with the dialogues for sure. It's not the first time that happened. Now I make you notice better, okay? Because I said so. It happened even other times. Alright.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Knock.
No reply.
Knock.
No reply. No
Knock.
reply. No
Knock.
reply.
So examine the
It's a
padlock.
solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Alright.
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far.
Minus 10. Tool not in hand. Well, we're gonna do this right now. Where is the... Here. I hope I don't
This
broke my
door
chain
has been
cutters.
closed
Wow,
with a padlock.
92%.
Chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Let's go.
The shackle
Yes.
snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a
Oh, I
little
can
thud.
see the room
It
already,
should be
right?
possible to enter now.
On the back. Okay,
After you, detective.
absolutely. But now I guess I will change that again. Oh no. Oh yeah, give me the soul bad guy weapon. Yeah. Know the smell of the game. Yeah. Oh, come on. Woo. So, a flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography. What is that? Photos of revolutionaries posing with the guns. Whoa. Book of critical theory on monstrosities of capital as such. What's there? What's inside? Oh, this first. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Yeah. What is this? 9mm bullet? Whoa. Whoa, why that sound like that? +1 conceptualization. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This feels important. What is that? This jacket? +1. Ooh, and this what gets to me? +1. No, it's better this. But this seems... Whoa, Sarah Mirzian lounge jacket. +1 conceptualization summer plans. A classic white summer jacket loved both the Samaritan Communist Party and the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. It fits you well, regardless of your political ambitions. Whoa. And I guess it's... Where the hell I put the fucking bullet? Where is that? What's the deal here? I take a fucking bullet. Where is the fucking bullet? No items? Nothing to interact? That's something that really strange if you ask me. Again, strange sound. And oh, here you've got one bullet. Oh, here. Whoa, so it's equipped. Alright. Equipped for nothing since I don't have a gun still, but yeah, now let's talk to the statue, right?
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Oh, why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in the bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
So, whoever lives here needs to learn how the economy actually works.
I suspect that's exactly what they are trying to do.
He leans closer to inspect the economic book on the table.
There aren't many communists around. Not after the revolution. Some
Okay.
youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Yeah, alright. So there's something else we can do here? I can still talk to the statue, but there's nothing else. Can I say to him about the bullet, maybe?
Yes?
Nothing. Apparently. So, oh, what's that?
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
So, look out, Kim. There are communists around here.
I'll keep my armistice handy, detective.
Okay.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun.
Inspect the symbol
The
closer.
star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution.
Okay, revolution
Even
stuff.
today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
some social democrats were already using it,
So, why white?
because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Smug superiority, aesthetic musings. The triumph of capital is undeniable. But maybe the guns were sort of cool. Revolutionaries had loads of guns.
Alright. Alright. So, now what? By the way, let me see. Well, Agent Howard still. Wow. It's gonna take plenty of time, but to me, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. I hope so. The bonus. So there's the other balcony here, and there's another exit. And let's go to the balcony first. And let's see where the exit leads off. This is pretty good. I said at the beginning this episode is gonna be like a little bit different. In fact, it's more, we are exploring more here. I don't know why I feel that. In fact, oh, alright. So this is the door to the other exit. Good, right? Hell yeah! Now we can. The curtain shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Oh, who is watching? We're gonna try to check that. The breaker box is full of cigarettes, butts, and electric wires. Okay, let's go here, right? Then we go up. Oh, I can open this. Let's open this first. Let me see. Something good? Not too good. But yeah, it's something. There's plenty of doors here. Whoa, there's plenty of things to see and watch. Someone's growing rosemary thyme, and a cactus. Okay. Cactus. What is this? This is the door of the apartment 29, okay? And this, complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home, alright? And this is the door of apartment 30. Whoa. Voice from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Okay, so there's plenty of things to do, right? But first of all, let me go down and let's go inside here again. I want to check out. Okay. I want to understand the building, okay? The way it works. So there is the other exit. Let me see. I want to go to the other exit just to see where it leads off. See, a container you can open and equip a pry bar. Alright, I know that. So, alright, that's the door. That's fantastic if you ask me. Alright, now we have access here too. And it's pretty important. By the way, I want to check out there. There's the guy that gives the armor. You know, the guy that throw the shitty clothes in the... Yeah, I can go talk to him again and see if he has something else to say. So, now what? Here, right? Why, I can point on this. I can't open, right? Oh yeah, I can. I use some keys. What's about that? Oh, this is the bathroom. What's inside here? Wow, was one morale. Alright. Okay. By the way, let me take this just to effect. Okay. The shower contents are covered in some sort of slime. And this? Whoa. There's money everywhere here. People have enough, I guess. Okay, I closed that. Why not? I mean, so actually nothing else here, right? Now we can go to the balcony again, and yeah. I hope we can find the guy that was smoking, and I hope we can talk to him, and I hope he talks. Because there was something strange about that guy. It's like I don't want to talk to you for some reason, and we're gonna see why. And I hope it works, so I guess here first, right? Yeah, maybe. Let's go. Let's see inside here.
Ground door. The number reads 20.
Alright.
Something smells good. Soup alongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
Hold on, King. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
Okay.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task.
So?
There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
So, do you have any advice on how to tell her he's
Dead. Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
That's true. I guess. Well, yeah, right now I don't, since I don't remember shit. So even if something like that happened to me in the past, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know how to feel. How she's feel. So what if I don't want to do this?
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen, as soon as possible.
So alright, I think I'm
The
ready.
lieutenant motions towards the door.
Knock. Hello, who is it? A voice calls out from the other side of the door. Why is this not working? I guess they are recorded, but...
And someone turns down the radio.
Look at the lieutenant first.
He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
Okay. Is Billy Méjean home? This is the police. Please open the door. The police? A moment, please. Give us a moment. You hear the shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously.
Okay. She unlocks the door. Come in. The door is open. Alright. I don't know why the voice was not working. But yeah, we're inside. This is important. So, alright. Let me check out the place first, right? An empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. The same brand of cigarettes you found in the trash next to the deceased. Okay. Can I go here? Whoa. Packages of humanitarian and macaronis. Alright. Some leftovers kept warm on a stove top. Okay. Smells like buckwheat and onions here. Okay. Window covered in old newspaper clippings. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a thought. Let's see that. Can they afford curtains? Maybe they can't. The house is a little bit. A chalked round hay chart for children's growth over the years. Wow. Nice. And here? Whoa. The clock is ticking away with odd cheerfulness. A textbook for high schools. Mathematics. Trigonometry mostly. Posters of contemporary pop stars are on the walls. This is a kid's room? Maybe. Let's see, by the way. What's up here? So, yeah.
It's you from the book stand.
Oh.
Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
Oh no. She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face. Oh no.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
She looks
Tea?
around the kitchen.
Lemonade?
We're out of coffee. Oh my god. I didn't recognize her for the first... Oh no. That's gonna be a problem. Sorry. This game is fantastic. They make you feel sorry because you already encountered her. You already socialized with her. You joked with her. Okay, now wait, then I am the cop. You are shit. Okay. Yeah, not like that, but almostly. Okay, I am superior. You need to answer me because I am the cop. You are not. Okay. And I did strange jokes too to her. In fact, she reminded me about the Cockatoo thing, no? I was not in me totally. Not that now I was, but now that now I am, but then it was even worse than now. And yeah, how I explain to her that her husband, if he is fucking dead? Oh my god. This is gonna be tough. Even for us players. Okay.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here.
Alright.
Condensation from stepping inside.
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband?
Yes,
Is he
absolutely.
in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read sentences from your face.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Let's
It's
see.
like ripping off a bandage. The
Whoa.
least painful way is to do it straight away, without stall.
Empathy. Ugh. Well, maybe we can. We're gonna wait just a little bit. So, how have you been?
How have I been?
Yeah.
You're not here to discuss me. What is this about, officer?
Can't write a scene without knowing the actors. Ask more. Get comfortable around.
Come on, what is that? Too much small talk? Come on, I know you were cooking something.
People got to eat. What is this about?
What?
Why are you suddenly asking me about my cooking?
Hey, fuck that. Now what? Oh my god, fuck! How can I do this? I can't do this right now, it's impossible. We're gonna come back later, let me see. I need to level up again, I have 58 experience points, we're gonna wait. I can't do nothing about this. Or maybe... How can I say her? I don't want to wrong. Is that a red check? I didn't check it out if it was a red check or not. But let's not waste that. So... Come on, I need empathy. Do I have something? -1 empathy. You go away. So, +1 empathy, you stay there. +1 empathy, you stay there. Whoa, my empathy is so shitty. Do I have something that gives me empathy here for some reason? -1, hell no. +1, give me the shoes, right? Yeah. Then, there's something else I can do? Empathy. Empathy. Well, no, but it's better. Let's try now. Come on, I have 17%. I had 17% at the beginning. I tried to talk to the lady first. What the fuck? -1, fuck you. So, yeah, let's try now.
She looks up, too anxious to say anything.
It's not enough. I'm gonna come back later. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Simply I can't. So yeah, what to do about that? I can't. But come on. Is this real? Yeah. What the hell is this sound? I still don't understand this sound. What does it do? But yeah. Yeah. Alright. Is that so? That's all? Yeah, that's all. So nothing for now. I need at least 2 points on empathy. And that's gonna be important later maybe. So it's not bad to invest some points there, but come on. So, well, let's go upstairs and let's see what is gonna happen here, right? I can go only... Can I go here for some reason? No, let's go here.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Alright.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
Alright.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Okay.
We should return tonight after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Alright, what are you talking
The
about?
smoker on the balcony. This is why we are here, right? He might know
Yes.
something about the murder. So, tonight at 9 p.m.?
Sounds good.
Tonight
Alright.
at 9 p.m. Right here. Apartment number 28. Good. Let's go.
Alright, fantastic. So now what? I guess now we can go to the Whirling and Rex. And maybe we're gonna earn... So what do I need again? Come on. Please. Do I need empathy, right? Yeah, empathy. Let's go. Can we exit the door? Yeah, not from here. Well, let's go. What is that? Come on, empathy for real? And for real it is. Fucking empathy 0, wow. By the way, empathy was bad. Let me imagine, by the way, without doing the small talk and other things that give us -1, yeah, it would have been better, but alright. Oh my god. Let me see, can I do something here? Is the guy here now?
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home.
First of all, room to room. This was a small place. No room to room. And yeah, I know who lives there, but who gives a fuck. Now, let's go back. Can we talk now to Kness? Maybe from here? I don't think so, right?
Trying to sneak up on me again! Trying to snuff me out! Get away, pig!
Pig. Okay. And here, can I do something? Or it's
Just
still low?
ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Okay, I have a +2 now, but it's still low. Whoa, that's pretty... Yeah, we're gonna try this again. Maybe one day we'll do that. Not now. So let's go. Whirling in rags. Finally, even if I don't want to. Now I need to talk to guards too. And I don't want to pay the fucking room. But I guess I need to pay. I'm forced. Because I need to wash myself. Come on. Alright. The union too. These guys again. We have plenty of shit to say. Let's see. Let me talk to this guy again, by the way. Maybe there's something else that we unlocked.
Again? I
Yes.
can't believe this shit.
This guy. I hate this guy.
He might be wearing a disguise.
Cool shades. Are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
Alright.
Yes? What is it?
Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
What? I made a fucking question.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Are you with him? Point to the man with
Of
sunglasses.
course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole. Well, that's a little bit an asshole. You look cute together.
And you look like you don't bathe, on principle.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Well, that's true. I don't bathe myself. That's true. I put my hands on a corpse. You have a blue uniform and mine is black. What does this mean?
It means I'm a patrol officer, sir.
Okay, goodbye. Can I say something else?
I can't believe this.
I hate this guy, by the way. I guess I made the wrong choice. Who is this guy here? This is new. And yeah, that's plenty. You know what? Union boys for the last. Because I don't know. I feel like first this guy, this new guy.
Boy, am
Oh,
I ever
it's
so
him.
grateful to you, officer. But I'm not the only one who wants to thank you.
I talked to her then. Okay, Gart, it's another story. It's gonna be the last. Let's talk to Lena first, right?
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
It was a truly epic long distance trek. Real, but I earned a lot of money there. And I found the ravers and I have a business now, if that's work, if they are not too stupid. So just doing my job, ma'am.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude.
Whoa,
It's
what's
a
that?
tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
Okay.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. You could ask her about this when you get the
Whoa.
time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
You never told me you've seen the Phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
Okay.
Darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
Measuring things is important. How did she get the size?
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Okay.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Okay.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When all of a sudden...
Wait. Where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs.
What?
My grandmother had a summer home there.
5.5 in Betancourt, and we are searching for this animal now, here.
Betancourt got bombed in the war. It used to be quite near, circa 20 kilometers
Yeah,
from
but
here.
it's still not here, and wow, a long time ago. What happened?
Strangest moment of my life.
Okay.
I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it.
She
Okay.
had no fear, just surprise.
Okay.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow
I
it?
tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing.
Strange
Of course,
way to impress
most
boys.
people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
Sound, huh?
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly
Marble?
with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing.
Whoa.
If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
He looks at her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face. So, you were on a
At
date?
first, yes.
The old woman looks at her husband tenderly.
The glance is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express, even to him. Interesting.
Its limbs are white.
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
Okay, how big is it? Was
It's
it?
hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me,
Yeah.
it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Taller than her? Come
What
on.
if it is the case?
For me, it's too much. I don't know, but maybe you imagine Lena.
How could she? Who imagines this? She didn't know about the phasmid. This is the main thing here. What makes it a confirmed sighting? She had no previous knowledge of the insect.
So she couldn't have made it up, or imagined it.
Well, that's true. Because, you know, if someone describes something that it has seen in a perfect way, you know, and yeah, it describes something that actually exists, but he didn't know about that, and he'd never seen that before, yeah, that's a confirmation. It's true. How can I know the way that thing was made if I didn't know that things exist? I see that for real. Yeah, I can.
That's true, yes. I'm almost certain neither my mother nor my grandmother knew of it. It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena.
She lowers her voice, imitating a boy. Okay. Badly, by the way.
You trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
So, Kim, what do you think of this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
Alright. He closes his notes and gives her a simple smile. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do
Experience,
appreciate
that's
the
what I
chance
want.
to relive it
Now
whenever I get one.
let's try this.
It
Maybe
was
you
just
could... Sorry.
Such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
Alright. So now we can maybe convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. Let's go.
There's
Yes!
really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
And maybe this will give us more experience too. I need a little bit of experience, I need a new experience for empathy. So yeah. Hey Lena, I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you've studied. Could you just tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
Okay.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Come on. Okay, Kim, just one little cryptid promise. Cryptid extravaganza? I like the sound of that.
And I don't. Just one.
Or he'll be disappointed in you.
Okay.
Ooh, tough choice there.
Is this bird a cryptid? Point to the tie she gave you. What's the biggest cryptid? What's the tiniest cryptid? What's the most dangerous cryptid? Is there a cryptid on this pen you gave me? Take out the pen she gave you. Are there any invisible cryptids? This has been educational. Sadly, we need to discuss something else. So I need to choose only one of this. Is this bird a cryptid? Point the tie she gave you. Yeah.
No. It's the cryptid.
Wow, decrypted?
Oh, yes.
The small silvery skull shines between your fingers and it breaks sharp. Okay, what is this bird?
The eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until...
Mutation? All of evolution is a mutation.
Until
it was cited by renowned Gottwaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
What names?
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own
Unpronounceable.
comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not all-knowing.
You know what they remind me? I don't know how to say that. Who the movie was us. You understand? The guy with the longest name shit. Yeah. These names here. Come on. Uwe Plattenkalk. How the hell did they write this? So I need to hear about this sighting.
It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Oamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm.
Okay, and Oamrau is...
the world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Erg Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried up.
What happened?
Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years, since the fall of Pericarnassus.
Okay.
He was lost, without any navigation equipment and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan.
Alright.
Every now and then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uwe got there, the teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times.
Okay.
Eat the bird. Uwe. It's the only way to survive.
He was following it?
Yes, or rather, hunting. A bird that big has a lot of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plattenkalk followed the teratorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist.
And bam! Crushed his head and drank the blood.
Then, the teratorn suddenly looked at him.
Whoa.
He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird.
Well, and he feel the spirit of the bird, right? Why?
The bird was controlling his mind.
What?
It kept him from approaching. He could step back, but every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uva spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
So hold on, how did he survive to tell the story?
The 8-eyed Tetatorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind.
Oh, an 8-mind controlling bird? Fuck yes.
Absolutely, sweetie.
She's mine.
Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Alright.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
Okay.
He's sincere. He likes the audacity of it.
So, that was the last anyone saw of it?
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Il Mara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Pericarnassian imperial eagle.
Okay.
An ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Okay, Imperial Eagle, 8 eyes. I didn't hear about that.
Not really. It's just stylization.
Okay.
The way they drew eyes. It's not a zoological drawing.
Alright.
Very, very hard.
This one's very
Experience.
famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
What's the biggest cryptid?
That would be the giant of Coconur.
Ooh. She says if it's common knowledge.
The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Coconur desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
Wait, what do you mean, strange light?
Mirage or psychogenous luminance.
She does not elaborate the nature of his luminance further. And just how big is it?
No one knows for sure.
What?
It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Okay. But how can they say it's the biggest if they didn't know for sure? What is that? So it is dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Coconur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Okay.
Oui. No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Coconur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
Okay.
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Coconur desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Okay.
Gravity anomaly. Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
So, what's the tiniest cryptid?
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
But Kim, don't you want to hear about another cryptid too?
The lieutenant pauses, thoughtfully. Something in him breaks.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have more cryptids.
Thank
Well,
you.
the smallest cryptid is the Cryobacter catlensis, a unicellular bacterium. It was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Katla on the Boreal Plateau by
Okay.
renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some
Never
70
heard about
years
him.
ago.
Never heard about him. Renowned what? I never knew about him. So, or her, or whatever.
Bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history.
No, that's true.
Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study. No doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
Okay, wait, she injected herself with it?
Yes, The bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
It's actually a little hard to see. But do go on.
Yeah, you mean there is an immortal geologist wandering the world? I don't understand. Why would you prolong your life? Being alive is terrible. I intend to live forever too, as a symbol. She was preparing for the end times. She wanted to witness and record at the twilight. You mean there is an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad too. After she treated herself with the
She's
bacteria,
alive still?
she stopped aging, but also became
What?
increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away.
What is this? You know, when you're talking about real insects, real things to discover, alright, but when you say this shit, like someone that lives forever because he injected some, come on, that's a fake shit.
We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
Okay, so what's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
The Gnome of Jerome, that sounds terrifying. I heard about that already.
Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving
Okay.
relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
Holy hell, so what did this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at.
Okay.
A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
Okay.
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Okay.
The body of the creature was found. Why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of these very
Yeah.
little
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom.
Okay.
Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself.
Whoa.
A poetic end, perhaps, but
If it's
a
true.
loss for science.
Because I don't know for sure. I don't know. I feel like she's saying a lot of fake things, okay? She believes too much things. And I don't know, some things are really even not scientific, okay? It's like you don't have the source. The real source. I don't know.
Alas, always, alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
Seems very convenient. That's just disappeared and nothing like was seen again.
I understand your skepticism, but that's
Yeah.
what happens with
I'm
things
super
that are
skeptical.
rare and stand out. Their disappearance is most memorable, and they are least likely to be found again.
But not because I don't like these things or I don't trust these things. The things that she are saying right now, some of them are like, come on, supernatural or things like that. Hell no, only concrete things here. So, is there cryptid on the pen? On this pen you gave me? Take out the pen she gave you. Is that not a monkey?
Yes,
What?
it's the kind green ape.
What?
Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
War story?
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its
What?
saliva.
Wow, with its saliva?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities.
Whoa.
Some soldiers reported growing back limbs,
Do I
regaining
have
their
something?
sight.
Do I have some saliva on my pen so I can drink that and recover my health and maybe even the morale? I don't know. And there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of a man?
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same
Okay.
taxonomic family, different genus.
Okay.
Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
I knew it, Kim. You are not human.
Man, you are confusing him.
Please don't misunderstand me, either of you. Human, as it is used in everyday speech, is hardly a taxonomic category. For all intents and purposes, you can't be thought of as human. Though Saolites do have some distinguishing characteristics. Different advantages, if you will.
Yes, advantages such as the flakier texture of Saolite earwax, or so I've heard. Nothing inspires pride in one species quite like speculative evolutionary biology. Perhaps we've had enough of that for today.
So, are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Alright.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Yeah, you're right, Kim. It's childish, but I need to know.
Okay, I won't spoil your fun. What is the invisible cryptid?
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua. Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Col de Mama d'Aqua. What the fuck is that name?
Col de Mama d'Aqua can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
So, could it be here? Look around right now. There's a whisper light and low.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they? Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama d'Aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
Alright.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
So could it be here? Right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Maybe it's predatory.
What if it's predatory?
It's not. Don't worry. If it were predatory, we would have found it by the damage it inflicts.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also invisible?
Well, it can be. Who knows? What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery.
So?
In the 20s, a group of Areopagi ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Songbirds?
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies. Even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
Come on. Ultrasonic frequencies? What is this? Dolphins? Shit?
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Whoa, maybe the anomaly that the girls is trying to find with the radio computer is the Col de Mama d'Aqua. Maybe, I don't know. Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds.
Even
though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mamadakwa they followed individually.
So why is this Mama Dakwa so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
What? Extinction? Wow, what did they do? Some poison shit?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mamadakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
It explodes! Boom! And everything dies. I don't know, let's see.
They cancel each other out.
Thank you. Encyclopedia. 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 Top #1 encyclopedia. They cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Alright.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Kulta Mamadakwa population anywhere.
So?
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, man.
He knows that it's all shit.
I'm glad you did, dear.
So interesting. What about...
What about what?
Man, I just can't get it out of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them. But I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Oh my god. So yeah, let's do that, right? Whoa. So let's go, I guess, right? Let's talk to him.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks on you as enthusiastically as my wife has. But I am grateful for your assistance, officer.
Okay.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial. But inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
Whoa. Work at empathy. Whoa, you're total 8. Well, that was lucky. I did it just, you know... So I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And
one of them was... empty.
completely empty?
The cryptologist's eye grows wide. Yeah, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
Yes.
That's not ideal, but...
He rubs his chin.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
Of course, more clever.
Kim doesn't want to hear this anymore. Kim is like, come on, please stop. You hurted me. My ears, there's blood in my ears, please.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, the phasmid.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Mine stands, okay? Actually, no.
Yeah,
Excuse
experience.
me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Alright.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Thank you.
No.
Lieutenant.
Whoa.
We should
Whoa.
probably return to our main.
Interfacing.
This
Develop.
has been refreshing.
Ooh. Fantastic. Develop an alternative theory about missing locusts. Let's go, please.
Consider
Yes!
the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap.
Ah, yeah, the truth, the real alternative. What happened for real? I can imagine that. I am good.
You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
What? Sorry. Kuno? No! I don't want to talk to Kuno, even if I have at some point, okay? I still need to do something for that, with that, but oh no. I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locust.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
Well, the child is not a normal child.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents, my favorite.
It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Okay.
Really, Gary? We're
Really,
getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at this tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really. But I need a bath, and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologise, Gary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
No. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He won't forget it. We'll make sure he won't.
Well, he gonna pay more than something. So now, can I talk to him? Finally?
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Alright.
I mean, officers.
So, there's something else I can say?
I told you everything.
'Tis true, sire. This man simply did not know what he was getting caught up in.
So, nothing, I guess, right?
Always a pleasure. I mean, officer. No.
You know what? What
Always
else?
I mean, officers. I'm sorry.
Short means sincere in...
Well, yes. So now what? There's something else I can do here. Guard. It's gonna be the last in Union Boys. But you know what? Next episode. Yeah, let's save the game. You know, it's better to do this now. So let me go to the main menu. Come on. Wait, don't walk where you want to go. And yeah, let me change the camera real quick. Whoa, what a blast. Another episode. Yeah, that was interesting. Now what we need to do is talk to Union guys again. Even if I don't know, it's like I want to talk to the guy that smoked. You know, the smoking guy in the apartment first at 21. I'm gonna go there with Kim Kitsuragi and we're gonna see. So that's the point. I want to talk to him first before Union. I don't know. Maybe we can talk to them again. Let's see. We're gonna see what will happen. Yeah, pretty solid episode, right? Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you all in the next video. Bye.